Hey guys, Jason Lawrence here, J-Law Fitness. This video I'm going to make is a little bit different. So in this video I want to talk about a question that has arisen numerous times from a friend of mine. She is asking questions about how to differentiate or how to separate the difference between working the posterior delt. So remember my other videos we talked about like right here, so working that muscle as opposed to working more of the back and like your lat muscles. So in this video, I just kind of wanted to break it down and talk about the difference as far as technique form that you need to do in order to really separate the two. So first I want to kind of talk about again about the posterior delt. So before we talked about the fact that the posterior delt really works on extension, so getting back here, external rotation, so getting in this point, but when you're up like this, you're also getting that horizontal adduction. So you're bringing your shoulder blades back together, okay? Now the difference, or the thing that you have to kind of separate between doing, the posterior delt or doing more of the lat, the back muscle, is about arm position. So we're up here because this way we kind of take out the lat muscle quite a bit, because one of the main actions of the lat muscle is to bring the arms in closer to the body. So if we're staying up here, we're able to kind of get away from that lat muscle a little bit, and we're making it so it's a little bit weaker, so it's not engaged quite as much, and we can focus on the three main actions of that posterior delt. So we're going to be more in this position when we're doing either kind of this roll like I showed you in the posterior delt video, or doing this position where you're coming up like this, so you're starting here and you're coming back. Now obviously all of these are going to be done more in this position here, so you're coming up like this, or you're coming back like this and trying to drive those arms back. So it helps if you have an incline bench or something of that nature, but you can also do this like just kind of bent over in this position, as long as you're maintaining that good flat back when you do it. So that's the main difference. If you're doing the more the back and the lat muscles, you're going to be tucking your elbows in. So when you row, you're going to be more here and not so much up here. Okay, so it's all a matter of arm position as to what you're working. So if I'm doing lat, if I can show you a front view here, see how my arms are close to me? So I'm here as opposed to here. Okay, so you got to make sure that you differentiate the two depending on what you're trying to work. Now a lot of times videos that you can get, the home exercise videos, and even sometimes trainers, they show you to do more of this move, where you're starting with your hands close together here, and then you're going out like this to the side. So you're just coming straight out into that horizontal adduction position. Now, horizontal adduction is one of the functions of that posterior delt, but it's not the only one. And also, on top of that, this position here is not a very strong position. Remember how I talked about in my lateral delt video, where I talked about the difference between being out here with this really long moment arm or being bent in here with this smaller moment arm? Because you can lift more weight here, because it puts you in a position where you don't have quite as much strain out here. So if I'm picking up my weight here, if I'm trying to do that horizontal adduction move where I'm trying to come out like this, now that's a lot harder with 20 pounds as opposed to if I just come here. See, so in this position, I'm still getting that extension, and I can still pull my shoulder blades together and get that horizontal adduction. But guess what? I can do a lot more weight, so that way I can get more size if that's what I'm shooting for. Now, if you're not really shooting for a lot of size, this position here, where you're coming out to the side like this, and you're coming down, it's not quite as big of a deal. You can do more of that. So, hopefully, kind of give a shout out to my friend here. Hopefully this helps kind of maintain that better form that you're looking for to work the specific muscle group that you're looking to work. And you could check the video out anytime. So, but guys, make sure you ask me questions. I don't have any problem doing videos like this. If somebody has questions, that's what I'm here for, to help with form. So I guess until next time, guys, have a good one.